No. N-O. You don't need another productivity hack. You just need to learn to say no. No to bad food, no to long meetings, no to the things that waste your time and drain your energy. You need to spend your time doing the things that really matter in life. No, it's just 2 letters, but it can change your entire life. We live in a world that rewards yes. Yes to more work, yes to more meetings, yes to everyone else but ourselves. I used to be a yes person, always agreeing to everything, even if it meant sacrificing my own time and well-being. But then I learned the art of saying no. This video shares how I drastically transformed my life with just a 2-letter word. No. So if you struggle with setting boundaries, prioritizing yourself and your time over everybody else in your life, this video is for you. Yeah, no, it sounds super fun, but no, I can't go to a concert on a Monday night in Chicago at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, I do have work in the morning. You see, I used to be a yes person, and being honest, some days I still am. There are some days where I just feel like I'm a firefighter, constantly putting out fires, and that my time is not my own. So if you ever feel like this, I want you to focus on learning the art of saying no. Saying no is not about being selfish. It's about being intentional with your time and with your energy. Every single day we are bombarded with calls, texts, messages, pings, tweets, emails. The barrage of bids for our attention are endless. And if you don't learn the art of saying no, you'll never be able to keep up with demand. There were a lot of days where I would just get home from work. For years this went on, where I would get home from work and I would feel like I have no idea where my day went, and everybody else had a say in what happened and I didn't. That I wasn't in control of my time, and every single other person in my entire world told me what I needed to do that day, told me what was important, and I didn't have a single chance to work on anything that was important to me. You only have a finite amount of decisions and things that you can do in a given day, and if you say yes to everything, you're not going to have time for everything else in your day. It's not just about saying no to things either. When you say no to something, it frees up the rest of your time to say yes to the things that are important to you. It leaves space for you to try new things, for you to fulfill your hobbies and your dreams and all the other things that you always say that you don't have time for because you're too busy. Well, if you practice saying no to things, you'll be able to have more control over your schedule, you'll be able to dictate your time better, and you'll be able to actually say yes to the things that matter to you. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with you or your schedule, you're saying no to yourself. I had this happen to me literally today at work, where a coworker was trying to plan something and he started throwing out different dates: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what about Monday, what about really early Friday? And I just started saying yes. Didn't open my calendar, didn't look at my phone, nothing. I just started saying yes. And then finally I caught myself and I realized, hold on. Let's pick a day, let's pick a time. And I was able to actually look at my own schedule and throw back some different dates and ideas. Saying no doesn't just mean a flat out, nope, goodbye, peace out, good luck. It can mean changing things. It can mean making it work for you. You can say no and figure out a way to make it work that's a little bit better for you. Figure out a way that protects your time and respects your boundaries without disrespecting the person as well. You can still be productive. You can still get things accomplished. You can still be a team player. You just don't have to say yes to everything. No is a complete sentence. There's no explanation needed. There's nothing else you need to know, but there's nothing else you need to explain after you say no. But sometimes you feel you might want to. But you might ask, but Kevin, what if people get mad at me if I say no? And to that I say, let them get mad at you. Let them be upset that you're not prioritizing their thing over your own life, over your own important tasks. Because every time you say yes to somebody else, every time you say yes to someone else's thing, your dreams, your goals, your life gets pushed to the side a little bit more and more and more, and eventually your dreams, your goals, your priorities don't matter because you're so focused on everybody else's in the entire world that you don't have time for anything of yours. If you're constantly people-pleasing, if you're constantly trying to say yes and make everybody else happy, you're not focusing on your goals. You're not focusing on your life, your family, your friends, your relationships, your work. And that's what you need to focus on. By the way, this is a fantastic book if you've never read it. Maybe I'll do a breakdown of this book at some point. Anyway, go buy this if you want. Hit subscribe first, then go buy that. So if you like content like this and you like self-improvement, I want you to say yes to the subscribe button below. Don't say no to it. Practice saying yes to that. Cool. So if you liked this video, you might like some other videos on my channel. Go ahead and check them out now.